This is Haddon Cross. This is a Piccadilly line service to Cockfosters.
The next station is London Bridge.
Excuse me. Do you know where I could find a list of available rooms in the neighborhood?
Sorry.
Thanks anyway.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. You were saying you're from America?
I didn't say that actually, but it's not too hard to guess. I came over on business. I missed my flight back.
What kind of business?
I wouldn't be interested.
Why'd you say that?
Maybe I'm not so interested myself.
So, why don't you just catch the next flight?
Complicated. Looking for someone.
Business partner or is it a girl?
bit of both, I guess. It's always about a girl, isn't it? What do you do? Maybe I shouldn't ask.
No, that's okay. I don't do anything. That way I've got nothing to hide.
Nothing at all, huh?
That's right. Absolutely nothing, nada. Just like they say in Ibiza.
It's okay, you know, maybe nothing is better than something. Maybe it is something and nobody's figured it out yet.
I'm glad you feel that way. I think the same. Maybe that means we could be friends one day. But not now. No, some other time. It takes me a while to get to know people. But most people wouldn't have said what you just said, so... Not around here anyway. Not in these times.
You know who painted that?
No. Should I?
Eugene Delacroix, the French romantic. They say he was a real bastard, but he had such an eye for color that when he wasn't busy treating his models like shit, they said he would spend whole days at the Louvre studying obscure things like the way Titian used blue.
Blue? Really? Don't you just love blue? Wouldn't it be fab just to dive naked into a pool of blue, but just the colour and nothing else?
I'm sorry. I'm not quite myself.
Where do you think you're going? They've got all the choices in the world of places to stay.
I told you, I was in a bind. I need a place to sleep. I mean, what good is it sitting around talking when every minute I'm one step closer to sleeping in the park?
Do you think I'd run after you if I wasn't going to offer you a place to stay? Look, I'm not that kind of girl. Come on, come back to mine and make your curry.
I thought it took you a long time to trust people. I mean, for all you know, I could be a...
Look, any man who's dangerous isn't going to walk away. If you want a girl to fall in love with you, tell her she's beautiful and then you walk away. Come on.
Walking away is the hard part. Just ask Orpheus about Eurydice.
Let's see. Wine, beer.
Thanks.
No. Oh yes, Vindaloo. That's what I was doing.
And,
Come on.
hey.
Speciality. Dessert's even better.
Thank you. Hey, what's this?
Burma. Don't you know? Heard you Americans can't even point out New Jersey on the map.
No, of course I know that. What I meant was... Have you been there?
No. Always been my dream though.
You know, I met some French tourists in LA said it was the most beautiful place they'd ever been to.
Pagan.
What?
The ancient city. It was the capital 1,000 years ago, but now it's deserted.
Funny. Think of London 1,000 years from now.
Please. It's bad enough now.
It's good. Hash?
Don't be so naive. Check out the white specks and I'll let you guess the rest. I'm not that much of a spotter.
No need to guess. I'm not that much of a spotter either. Thank you. Thanks.
So, John, I understand you're a chemist.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered what you could do with all that power? The chemist is Magus of today. He can destroy evil in single motion of his magic wand. Yes. Destroy a few bridges, a few factories. That's the way to start. You can change the world.
Morning.
Hi. Do you like coffee?
Yes. Yes.
Right, you tell me I've come to save you from yourself.
I don't want to get involved. Tell him, Lacey.
Tell me what?
He's not a cop. I brought him here last night.
I'm sorry, I didn't know, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry for what? Come on then, cough it up.
What? What? Cough what up? What?
The mongoose shows no mercy. Cough up your money and your confession.
I don't have any money.
Then give the mongoose your confession. Oh, let me guess. Any VD Peachy. Yet you came, you saw, you bonked her, but not necessarily in that order.
Wait, well, sex hasn't. Just let him go.
Oh, did he go down on you?
Yes, he did. Just let him go.
Wait a minute. This is just getting interesting. Going down on a girl like you, most men won't. He must be special. Oh, in the 90s, sex has to be quick and antiseptic. Going down shows some passion, some character.
Oh, Jesus Christ, please, I didn't know. I didn't know, man. I needed a place to stay. I'll leave if it's a problem.
If you were a gentleman, you would apologize to her first.
He's harmless. Just ignore him. I want you to stay. Please just stay.
Apologize, Snake! The mongoose shows no mercy!
I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had no way of knowing. Now, will you please just let me go?
There, now that wasn't so hard, was it? Huh? All we want around here is a little humility, a little respect.
Look, I could have said last night. We used to date, but now we're just best friends. Just though, maybe the biggest just ever recorded in human history.
Yeah, we got all the shagging out of the way early, didn't we, darling? Now it's better. So, you want a place to stay? Yeah. I'm looking for someone. Well, try the police. Not that we would. I can't. I'd get deported.
Deported?
What I meant was I was supposed to catch that flight, and it's not like I can stay here and work. Join that club. We've been unemployed for years. The odd dope deal here and there, and a bit of B&E keeps us going. But I may as well be upfront with you about that sort of thing. If that bothers you, then you can turn around now. Mind you, I don't think you'll turn on us, because we could just as well tell on you with a bigger stick, so to speak.
So this flat is yours?
No. I mean, I'd like to say it was condemned for rats, because that'd make us sound terribly bohemian. But no, I was breaking in, saw it was empty, so we squatted it. And then brightened it up a little bit. At least he did. Amazing what you can do with a little bit of imagination. I suppose that is quite bohemian, really. Too swanky for the rats now, anyway.
Crude, brash, menacing. This is the face of the new Russia. Vladimir Zhirinovsky has vowed to create an empire the world will fear. Are we confronting a Russian Hitler?
Everyone always goes for the red couch. I think the blue one gets offended.
Where's Martin?
He's out. He's a night owl. Has too much energy. I think he's worried about something though.
It's not me, is it?
No, not at all.
You sure?
Let me explain one more time. Me and Martin were just, like brother and sister. It seems to work, it's just, we've never had a guest before. You can stay, as long as you follow the rules of the house. It'd be nice to have someone around. Breaks the monotony, the everlasting pain of nothingness.
Right.
Or the melancholy and the infinite sadness, as some bald-headed narcissist from your country once put it.
Look, he's not gonna pull a gun on me, is he? I mean, again.
No, of course not. Look, he was just fleecing you out. We do that sometimes. You understand, don't you? We only do it when we need the cash. He's just protecting me, marking out his territory.
Okay.
Who's there?
What happened?
You know? Must be on all the radios by now.
Don't get smart with me.
Just couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it? Just like that? I can't believe you. You get a last chance to redeem yourself and you fuck it up.
Redeem myself? Were you joking? They would have killed me either way.
So what about the bomb? I suppose you just left it in the hotel. Didn't even have the guts to take out a couple of rooms. Couldn't bear to see those complimentary tea trays go to waste.
No, I tried to get the bomb. Fucking door was locked.
You're pathetic. Oh, I'm sure it'll be on the front page of every tabloid tomorrow morning. Bomb plot fails because terrorist locks himself out of his hotel room. I hate to think what Leinstra's gonna
Oh,
say.
fuck Loinstreet. I'm sick of this whole business. Can't you see what's going on? Do you even care? I mean, what do you get out of all this anyway?
Satisfaction. The satisfaction of destruction leading to the final and ultimate
There is no ultimate
The
cause!
satisfaction of destruction leading to the ultimate cause.
Is that what this is all about?
You remember? You were supposed to meet de Koenig and switch clothes with the airplane mechanic.
I want out. Don't you get it?
All you've got to say for yourself.
Say for us. After what happened in Thailand, I cannot believe you.
That has got nothing to do with this. You violated the code, our code.
The code.
The vow you took 6 years ago. You swore in your own words to destroy America and all the symbols of world government and multinational corporations.
And I'd take the same vow again if I were young and stupid again. What does an explosion do anyway? Kills a dozen innocent people, polarizes the moderates, all the people who normally sympathize with our cause. It makes the world worse, not better.
So what's next for you then? Mr. Stephen Biko? Hunger strikes? Or writing thank you letters with Amnesty International?
I have no idea.
You know, I can still remember when you bought me Fendi. It was the winter. Only just
Jesus, what the hell did you do that for?
He already knew too much. There's some things you just don't question. He was a hostage, it was his role to die.
His role?
Like it's the hummingbird's role to fly from flower to flower looking pretty for all the schoolgirls.
Jesus, you get more fucked up every time I see you.
Say what you will, Doomsday Boy. It was my role to kill him, it was his role to die.
You know what? I don't think you care about roles and duty. That's what I've concluded after all these years. All this crap about the code is just an excuse to justify your underlying violent tendencies. That's what Thailand was all about. Violence. Violence towards me. And that's what this was all about. You got bored. And you had to stir things up.
Bored. I'm afraid it's a little more complicated than that.
You know, it's strange when you mentioned Fendi. It made me feel different. You know, for a moment, I felt as though we could be together again, as if everything that's happened since Thailand could be whisked away into some random black territory never to be thought of again, but only for a moment.
You wish you were so lucky. What happened to the guy that blew up the oil refinery 5 years ago? What happened to the guy that did me on the bridge in New Jersey just minutes before it went down in flames? What happened to him? Everything was so perfect. You and me, like halcyon lovers at the gates of hell. Well, what happened? Probably some woman. You always had a soft spot for matters of the heart.
Speaking of matters of the heart, soft spots. Where's your disposable lighter, friend?
You know, you were the only man who could ever handle me. The only man who knew how to love me. Other men like their women wrapped up in a pretty pink bow. Can't handle it when the girl's as rough as they are. And you'll be just like the rest of them. Cowards. Before you know it, you'll be watching Simpsons reruns under the pretext of social rebellion like all the other pseudo-liberals in America.
If anything, you're the coward. You do whatever Loinstra says. You don't even have the guts to break away. Do your own thing.
Acts of terrorism are the necessary tool to reach a higher principle of human evolution.
And I'm supposed to love you. I must admit, you look so tempting on your pedestal of blood.
Such a hypocrite. Your bombs have killed so many people, I've lost count.
I only made those bombs. I never killed any of those people.
That's exactly what I mean. You claim to be this high and mighty idealist, but you won't even kill for what you believe in. I get it. You just made the bombs. They knock down your door. Are you gonna come? With your hands behind the head or on the trigger of your gun?
On the trigger of your gun.
Look, we need to get out of here before the police come. You're in serious trouble. You need to lay low. You don't deserve this. I'll try to help you.
Jeopardize yourself. A few seconds ago, I was some kind of lame-wristed coward.
I feel I owe you something for what happened with Vic. I didn't think there was anything left. Now I feel I have to help you. I know some people you can stay with. Maybe I can make up some believable story for Loinstra. There was a technical problem with the bomb. You knew it would malfunction. You were afraid you'd get caught.
The fuse was faulty.
Yes. And I'll give you another chance, another job to prove yourself.
Oh, God, I don't want another job. Don't you get it? I just want out. I don't need your help if that's what this is about.
If you do the job, you'll be free.
Yeah, free to get turned in. Free to be a scapegoat. Free to get blown away. To make sure I'll never talk.
Well, I guess freedom's only useful if you have a plan for it. Otherwise, it's stagnation and you're better off just following someone else.
You know what I want to do.
Don't tell me. You want to paint.
Violence to art, it's a natural progression.
But art only reinforces bourgeois values.
And violence only strengthens the police state. All it does is strengthen the power of its enemies by guaranteeing them broader support. Terror is just a spark in the heart of darkness.
Comrade, our original.
Yeah, well, it beats the Clash.
I'm sorry, it doesn't quite work here. Violence is the great white light. You only got part of it right.
The great white light. In the middle of nothingness.
Jan, we can take over, you and me. We'll get rid of Loinstra, you're right. We steer things away from their true purpose. We can make it good again. Then things can go back to the way they used to be. And everything will have meaning again.
What about the last few months? What about him?
It's over. It really is.
Is it really?
As over as anything ever is.
I don't know if anything can ever be the same again.
Yes, it can. I'll prove it. Come on. Come on. I love it when you're rough. Tell me this was all a mistake. Tell me. Tell me. Oh, stop it! You're hurting me!
I thought you liked it when I was rough. Was he rough?
Jan, just give us one more chance. We can make this good again. I'll talk to Loinstra, plan another attack. Meet me here in 3 weeks. I have to go to Japan until the 5th of June. I love you, Jan. It's all a mistake. I'll do anything to save our love.
keep me somewhere more neutral when you come back.
That's what it takes.
About the National Gallery, Lawrence should never be dumb enough to try anything there.
Time?
2 p.m. sharp.
You never were a morning person, were you?
What's this?
Your dress, remember? They'll put you up. Jan, I need to know you love me. I've got a lot at stake. If I vouch for you and you back out, where does that leave me? I need a promise.